Kevin Focht, fochtcreative.com here, and I am here with Chris Hurt. He's going to actually model for me. Studio
mates. Sure about that decision.
Yeah, well, but we're just going to kind of show you a little tip here on how to take better pictures at your holidays, right? You know, everybody wants to take good pictures in their holidays. So we're going to use just a couple speed lights here. I'm sure you have at least one. You could do this with one. We're going to do it with two.
This is a big room.
Yeah, this is a huge room. So not a huge room. It's a big room. But even the colors are not that great. But we're going to show you how to do that anyway. So what you want to do is you want to get your cameras, or not your cameras, your flashes off the camera. Okay. So we are going to control this, and I've got the SU800 here. You don't need this because if you got a D700 or I think 5D Mark II, they all you can control it from the camera. But the D3
does the 5D Mark II have a built-in flash? No.
I can't remember.
No.
Okay. But if you have a camera that's got a built-in flash, they all have the wireless control in there. And so I don't have that in here, so I have to use this. But this principle is the same. So I'm going to set these flashes. I keep calling them cameras. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. Like a weird thing here. Anyway, I'm going to set these on TTL. Actually, ITTL on this. If it's Canon, it'll be ETTL. So that I don't have to think about anything. And I'm going to stick the camera. Believe it or not, I'm going to do this on aperture priority. Whoa.
Auto mode.
Whoa, yeah, aperture priority. So what we're going to do, these are both set up in, like I said, ITTL. I'm going to take them. Can you get this, Essie? I'm just going to bounce them by that back wall. But you need to keep them fairly close because like Chris was just pointing out to me, there is an infrared sensor on the side of these things that if you're not using wireless, I'm so used to using radio popper so I don't have to think about it, but the sensor has to be able to see this. It's line of sight.
This has to be able to see that.
Yeah, so it's line of sight. So infrared, so you need to make sure and turn that sensor so it's facing you and try and stay where you're fairly close to it. So so we'll go there with this one. We'll take this one and put it right over here. Sensors on this side, so we'll just kind of bounce them up in the wall there. And like I said, these are on ITTL. And so I've got this on. This is going to trigger those two flashes. So let's just have Chris is standing here. We're at a party. You know, I've got people just walking around and stuff. Chris say, "Hey, Chris, how's it going? Hey." And there. Perfectly exposed photograph, soft light, flat light, it's great. So now Chris, you're sitting over here visiting again. And he's going to be within this range here too, so we can just go over here and go, "Hey Chris, how's it going, man?" We got another perfectly exposed image, and that's beeping because it's just saying it's got to go. So Chris, stand up over here now. Hey, he's over there with his buddies. Hey, how you doing? There we go. Perfect. Every exposure is going to be right on because what's happening is the camera and the flash system are working together in ETTL mode to get the proper exposure. So it's sending out a pre-flash, the camera's going, "Ooh, we need that much light," and then these actually send out as much light as it needs to properly expose Chris.
Sure.
That's simple. You can do this in your house. If you want to just use one flash, which you probably could because most houses have short ceilings, white backgrounds, so just have one flash, basically just kind of set it up right near you so that you have beautiful flat light instead of that direct ugly flash look with the flash on the camera.
Point and shoot look.
So this should help out your holiday photos immensely, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and now you're going to see pictures of Chris all over the place. I'm going to put these all over Facebook and stuff.
That's great.
So, anyway.
That's great.
Hey, there's your quick tip. Kevin Focht, fochtcreative.com with Chris Hurt from ppsop.com.
That's right.
So, okay, thanks.